Ms. Underwood.
Okay. Hi, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Trump tariffs have been a hot topic this year, and the family farmers I represent, well, they're just terrified that their farms and their bank accounts won't survive the Trump presidency. The farmers I represent in DeKalb, LaSalle, Mendota, and across northern Illinois are hardworking and resilient. They grow pumpkins and horseradish and asparagus and all kinds of fresh produce. And I know that farming's hard work, and they take its challenges in stride. However, each year, small family farms are shut down while the big corporate farms get even bigger. Listen, the family farmers I'm worried about aren't the ones who have lobbyists roaming the halls here in DC. And right now, Donald Trump is hurting these small family farms. To be very clear, this isn't the same trade war that we saw in his first term where soybean growers were hit the hardest. This one is bigger, it's costlier, it's more chaotic. Secretary Rollins, I know that you don't set tariff policy, but you are responsible for helping farmers respond to it. So what is USDA doing to support all farmers, not just the biggest and most well-connected through these challenges?
Well, I hear you and I agree with you. And I think that's why today we're launching the effort to start focusing more on the smaller farms moving forward. So I would love to work with you on that if you're willing to do that. At the end of the day, I have taken a different approach, perhaps, than prior agriculture secretaries. I think both Republican and Democrat. In the past, it was more of a, I don't want to say defensive mode, but more of a wait and see what happens, and then be there to sort of pick up the pieces and figure out how to solve for some of the potential, at least short-term damages and long-term. My approach has been different. My approach is to be in constant daily contact with Secretary Lutnick, Secretary Bessent, Jamison Greer, our USTR, and the President and the Vice President.
Right, but this is about the small family farmer
Right,
who doesn't have that straight line to any of those cabinet
That's my
secretaries
point.
or administration
But that's my
officials.
point. On behalf of those small family farms, ensuring that it is understood the potential implications and that agriculture is in the room with every decision that is being made. And as I mentioned earlier, the announcements that are coming are extremely positive, and all of the farmers, but especially the smaller family farmers, will be really, really happy.
Well, we're not happy yet because Illinois leads the nation in pumpkin production, ma'am. And unlike big corporate farms, our pumpkin growers do not have the resources for high-powered lobbyists or trade groups, and we're not seeing the support. We're not, the
Well, I
corn growers
disagree.
are not seeing the support, the soybean,
And I think the
because
farmers
they come up
disagree.
here. Ma'am, I didn't, that wasn't a question.
Well, no,
When
it
I
is a
said-
question,
that
though.
was
We've
not-
got a
it's
poll
my
from
time.
yesterday that
Mr.
says
Chairman,
70% of
reclaiming my
farmers
time.
approve and
Mr.
support the
Chairman,
president's tariffs.
Mr. Chairman, thank you. It is not just the rising cost of fertilizer, farm equipment, and land that's hurting family farmers. It's the uncertainty. Farmers are the
I agree.
backbone of our rural economy. They need stability for their business and for their future. And right now, they're being crushed by a tariff whiplash, a financial system that holds them back, and USDA that often puts big corporations ahead of family farms.
It's not
When
true.
the tariff policy swings widely, farmers struggle to secure the loans that they need to plant their crops and keep their farms running. Banks then refuse to lend, they jack up interest rates, and they demand more collateral and leave family farmers drowning in debt while the biggest ag giants take in record profits. Farmers can't invest and grow their operations because they don't know if they'll survive the next year, let alone turn a profit, and they can't trust that the system works for them. But it's not just this harmful tariff policy that's crushing our family farmers, it's also the USDA policies under your watch. The USDA's decision to slash $1 billion from programs like the Local Food Purchase Assistance Program is a direct assault on family farmers. This program supports small farmers, it strengthens local economies, and feeds families in need. Everything that we should be championing. Cutting this program doesn't make America healthy, period. It doesn't support farmers. It doesn't save taxpayers money. It doesn't make the government more efficient. What it does do is it pushes more small farmers out of business. And for what? To help pay for tax cuts that benefit Trump and Musk and the biggest corporate farms for sure, while the hardworking farmers in DeKalb and Mendota and LaSalle, Illinois, are left behind. Doesn't matter how much USDA spends a day on nutrition if those dollars are stripped from the programs that support local farms. We send billions of dollars to the agriculture industry every year, but where those billions of dollars go tells a different story. And right now, I'm concerned that this administration's priorities are not with the small family farms in my district. They're with the big guys, the ones who already have the system rigged in their favor. And it's time for that to change. I yield back.
Thank you very much. The gentlelady from Louisiana, Ms. Letlow.
I'm sorry I couldn't answer all those questions, but I would really like the opportunity to have a later discussion.
Thank you, Ms.